where you see brothers and brothers fighting for money and property, sisters, brothers, fathers, children. Look at our Prophet ﷺ. 1400 years ago he said, I don't fear that you guys will do shirk, assign partners to Allah. But my fear is you will envy your brother and your sister for worldly things. When they have these worldly accomplishments, you will envy it.
Assalamu alaikum. Allah gives hikmat, wisdom, to whomsoever He wills. And whomsoever is given wisdom is certainly given a lot of good. Only the people of understanding will benefit from the reminder. Tune in to Al-Hikmah TV for khutbahs, lectures, and Islamic reminders. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Allah is the creator of different faces. Allah is the creator. Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah. Allahu, 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 Allah. All praises are due to Allahu, Allah. All praises are due to Allahu, Allah. Allahu, 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 Allah. Allahu.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you would like to dedicate copies of one of these publications as Sadaqah Jariyah, continuous blessings for your parents or dear ones who have passed away, or fi sabilillah, in the path of Allah, please give us a call so we can place your names on these dedicated publications. You can call us at 954-986-0158, or you can also visit us at www.alhikmat.com.
Allah is the creator of different faces. Allah is the creator of all races. Allahu, 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 Allah.
Assalamu alaikum. Become an Al-Hikmah AAA member and get discounts from businesses worldwide. By becoming a member, you will receive a free copy of Al-Hikmat magazine and other publications, emails on current events, recent videos on Al-Hikmat TV, YouTube, lectures, interviews, and much more. You can contact Al-Hikmat services at 954-986-0158 or email us at alhikmat@alhikmat.com. Wafiq Transport Limited. Contact 715-6463 or 673-0152. Located at 86 Orenfield Road, Karapi, Chima. Services include vacuum, septic services, sock pile, sand gravel, etc., trailers, heavy equipment for sale such as flatbeds, drop decks, container trailers, and lots more.
Southern Hatcheries Limited. Suppliers of both live and processed broiler chickens. Parts available in both tray packs and case bags to suit your needs. Leg and thighs, wings, liver and gizzard. Also suppliers of both live and processed ducks. All meats strictly halal. Visit us at 440 Komodo Road, Barrackport. Or call us at 654-3938 or 361-08.
Ya Nabi, Salam Alayka, Ya Habib.
Bounty Kings, Bounty Castles presents brand new luxury castles for all events. You can contact us at telephone number 749-4342, or you can also email us at bountykings1@gmail.com. A-Class Glamour presents to you wholesaling and retailing of premium lines of cosmetics for all skin types, designer jewelry, and many accessories. Brands include ColourPop, Maybelline, Revlon Professional, Urban Decay, Sephora, and many more. To get a hold of these products, you can call Sadiq Khan at 345-5824 or Amira Khan at 759-6089. You can also visit our Facebook page at A Class Glamour to follow for newly released lines of products.
सदक़े में आका सारे जहां को दीन मिला बेदीनों ने कलमा पढ़ा ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह तेरे सदक़े में आका सारे जहां को दीन मिला बेदीनों ने कलमा पढ़ा ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह.
If you'd like to advertise or be a sponsor of this show, please contact Alhikmat office. Telephone number 1954-986-0158 or 1-868-325-8276. Or you can email us at alhikmat@alhikmat.com.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Global Issues on Alhikmat TV 24/7 online. It is indeed a blessing, an honor, and a great opportunity to have with us in Alhikmat studio Dr. Abdul Hai. Welcome to the show, Dr. Abdul Hai.
Thank you.
Dr. Abdul Hai is a very interesting person, wonderful, very deep educational, scientific background. I'm sure you brothers and sisters and viewers worldwide would benefit a lot after listening to his experience, listening to what he does, some of his plans in the field of Islam, the Quran, and science, etc. Dr. Abdul Hai has a PhD in mechanical engineering, and he is a person who has many years of experience in the scientific world. And that means he has over 28 years of aerospace experience for NASA. So he's well known as a former NASA scientist and engineer. So in that scientific world, Dr. Abdul Hai, Allah blessed you with that experience, with that God-gifted, as we would say, knowledge, blessings, that you were able to use that skill and that mercy from Allah into the knowledge of the Holy Quran by expounding it to people worldwide.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit so our viewers would benefit before we get into your scientific connection to the Quran and science in the Quran and that whole 9 yards, because I know that you have translated a Quran, the final revelation, and you do a lot of work to non-Muslims by presenting the Quran and science to the non-Muslim world globally. You have also been the guest of the King of Bahrain, where you lectured in universities and schools, etc. So NASA and your experience, what made you go into the scientific world?
Thank you. It's a very good question. First of all, when I used to work for NASA, I saw that most of the information transmitted through PowerPoint globally, Japan, Germany, all over the world, and they very quickly distribute the information and decide. So I started picking up those technology, PowerPoint, and put all of my scientific presentations very short, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, to present in a very nice way, so especially our youth, they can pick up very quickly. That's the technology I started. In fact, right now I have about 30 to 40 PowerPoint presentation, all PowerPoint, less than an hour, all educational, from Islam to, like, the latest is the Quran and Science, which I presented to here. Also interfaith, lot of interfaith. I collected commonalities of different religions. What are the things common between Judaism, Christianity, and Islam? And that is half an hour presentation in different languages. I present to churches, universities across the country. So that's how NASA background helped me to package my presentation in a very short way, so that any faith can benefit.
So when you worked with NASA, what exactly you did there from the scientific engineering point of view?
I designed many equipments. First of all, life science equipments. I designed software for a space shuttle for the Kennedy. Good example, before the shuttle takes off, you have to be very careful about the weather, especially upper layer. So I designed some models so that you can predict whether it is safe to launch or not.
Oh.
That kind of software.
That's
modeling.
You're what you call an outer space man.
Yeah. So those kind of activities, both software and hardware, space station software also, but hardwares, I designed many equipments which flew in different missions for the astronauts. Some are very, very beneficial for the mankind.
So what motivated you to get into this scientific world, to become a scientist and engineer in the scientific world? Aerospace specifically.
Aerospace is some area where I thought I can have a lot of inputs. We have a lot of references from Quran. I thought if I have the opportunity to work for NASA, I'll be able to learn more. And then I can use that information to benefit more to our Muslim communities or even humanity in general. That is the reason.
So while you were working with NASA, you came up with the idea of using your scientific background into the Islamic field, or what happened? Were you Islamic? I mean, I know you're a Muslim, but were you very Islamically involved before you got involved with NASA? I mean, in the Dawah line, or while you were involved in NASA, you know, through the guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you got that hidayah to use your scientific experience into the field of Dawah?
Well, basically, I was a regular Muslim, but when I started working for NASA, I found their tools. I wanted to use them effectively because most of the masjids, as you can see, when it comes to distributing informations or lectures, people give lectures for a long time. Our kids don't sit; they don't participate. So I thought PowerPoint is the best way. You can quickly list them with bullets form, so our kids can see, and quickly you can distribute the information. What a scholar can lecture, say, in an hour, I can put together a PowerPoint presentation within 5 minutes. We can distribute the same information, and it's effective. That's the reason I have all of my presentation is written in such a way, short, and also it is designed or listed in such a way so that whether you are Muslim or non-Muslim, they will all benefit.
Because a PowerPoint is more or less an image, and an image is like a picture, and the picture speaks 1,000 words. So when they see there, they get that impression immediately.
Yes.
So, alhamdulillah. So when you started this science and dawah, or dawah through science from the Quran, what was the first project you did? I know you did a lot of things. You have books, you have CDs, you have the translation of the Quran. What was the first thing you did?
First project was Allah's universe. I saw that NASA discovers many things in the outer space, which are actually described in the Quran.
Yes.
So this is it not so amazing? The Quran was revealed 1400 years back, describing many objects which NASA discovers recently with the Hubble telescope, good example. That is eye-opening for me. And it should be eye-opening for any mankind that look, this Quran is valid. One of the reasons is you can find many things today which are described 1400 years back in the Quran. That is a direct evidence that the Creator has sent those information long before all the scientific development.
And that is direct proof that the Quran was not written by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because we have a lot of people who try to criticize and say, well, it was written by Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And yes, we tell them that he was unlettered, he never read or write, so therefore he received a revelation directly from God, which is an asset. A person does not need to read and write if they have knowledge. And if God gives you knowledge directly, that's the purpose of reading and writing is a medium to become educated. And if you're educated direct from God, like the prophets were, you get science, you get spirituality, you get everything. But there are some people who argue that the Prophet had people write the Quran. But these scientific inventions and discoveries that science, well, more or less discoveries, scientific discoveries, that they come across that are in the Quran that were there 1400 years ago is a proof that people in those days did not have a clue about these things.
Yes. In fact, one of the important thing is there is a Professor Keith Moore at University of Toronto. His research area is embryology, how a child grows in the womb of his mother, how different parts of the body gradually forms. That is his research area. And you know what he said? He said, I found everything from Quran.
Subhanallah.
And he also concluded, he wrote a book, it's called Developing Human. It is a textbook in medical school around the world. And he said that whatever I found in the Quran, which was revealed 1400 years back in the middle of a desert to a person who could not read, who could not write, could not have come from any other source except the Creator. It is not possible for someone who cannot read, who cannot write, to write down those scientific information which we discover today.
Yes, excellent. Which also shows that the Quran is the book for all times, because other than the Prophet ﷺ, which we of course believe that he was the messenger of Allah, so he would know about all those things. Allah would have already given him the knowledge and the understanding of those things, but the regular layman down there will not have understood that. But therefore, a lot of these things that are there in the Quran are for the modern times. So as people discover, they will see it was already explained in the Quran so many years ago.
That is one of the reasons Quran is the latest revelation. It has a lot of scientific information which are not found in other previously revealed holy book, because this is the final revelation. It is valid today, and it will be valid till the last day
So
of the
as a
world.
scientist, you're saying that science is one of the things that is the strong evidence that the Quran is the final revelation.
Yes.
Because it speaks of the modern technology.
And not only that, Professor Keith Moore also said, this is very important because he's a front runner of this embryology. He said there are many things in the Quran which are yet to be discovered, which are described.
So as scientists go about discovering things, they would be able to get into the Quran more information that man has not yet understood.
Yes.
Allahu Akbar. Because there are things that you will not understand. It will make sense now, but the deeper we get into the scientific and technological world, it will get clearer from the Quranic perspective.
Yes.
Allahu Akbar. That is really, really
Another
phenomenal.
area is a black hole. I think our youth are very interested. A lot of people do not know even about black hole. It is something recent. It is formed, black hole is formed when 2 or 3 masses join together, and scientists only are saying it generates a very high magnetic force at the center. Anything comes close, it is pulled by the force. And there are references in the Quran. Our scholars think those Quranic translations you are reading yet to be learned and analyzed so we can understand about black hole.
Because the Quran is all about the words of Allah.
Yes.
And Allah is the creator of the universe. So what He placed there and what He sent down, mankind and human beings are yet to discover.
Yes.
And as they go ahead, Allah has His reason and in His wisdom why certain things are better understood now and in details, so they will be much more stronger in faith. Subhanallah, that is very deep. And you know, the philosophy and the whole depth of the science, it's beyond the regular mind. And I know this field that you are in, people got to have that enthusiasm and that zeal and desire for learning and understanding the scientific aspect of the Quran. So you really target a very unique audience.
Yeah, I don't want people to blindly believe. That's what I'm saying. That is one of the reasons. That, okay, it is fine to believe, but we have so many references. Allah has a reason for that, to put those scientific information so we can analyze, we can understand Him better.
So tell us a little bit about some of the places you have been and making this presentation, science in the Quran, the translation, you know, like your trip to Bahrain, institutions and centers and non-Muslim venues in America, in North America, that you have been making this presentation.
Okay, I traveled almost 180 cities in USA, whether it is masjid or churches. I have a presentation about interfaith. I developed what are the things common between Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. I am not pulling down one religion against the other, but I am showing their commonalities. They are connected.
Yes.
Like Prophet Abraham to Moses to Jesus to Muhammad, they are all connected. Continuation of the same religion of Abraham. You know,
So basically, you're showing the commonalities between the scriptures.
Scripture. So
and the words of
whether
God.
you agree or not, but at least you can see the connectivity, continuation.
Right.
There should not be any hard feeling or anything like that.
Of course.
So I visited 180 cities across USA to masjids, churches, universities, interfaiths. Also, I went to overseas like Bahrain. The Kingdom of Bahrain invited me because I used to work for NASA. They want to show their youth about the space program, how it benefits mankind. Right now, technology is, all the advances of technology are there because of NASA activities. I remember in 1982, I was the first person, I think, in my office using fax. Now, fax is obsolete today.
Yes.
So you can see the technological revolution, evaluation, all these things happened because of NASA's activities.
So how was the feedback in Bahrain when you went there?
Well, there are about more than 2,000 students showed up, they arranged in a hotel. All the TV, ministers, intelligentsia, they were all there, interviewed. I showed the NASA's activities, how it benefits, and they want to participate more. They are youth, so they can benefit also in the programs. So I think Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, all these countries, they are now slowly moving towards a space program. They are opening. They are opening like aerospace engineering. I think Emirates have a contract with NASA to develop those technologies. So they are in progress. This is the front of the technological age. So any country will participate; it will benefit them. So that is there. I also visited Saudi Arabia. I presented to many masjids. Wherever I go, my mission is very simple. Wherever I go, even I travel on my office. In the evening, I go to masjids, teach them, present them to benefit the Muslims.
Subhanallah. So Allah has blessed you with the scientific knowledge and the gift of that scientific aspect of the deen of Islam. So you're using that skill to spread the message of Islam and spread the word of Allah.
That is one of the reasons I have this English Quran translation. One of the reasons is that English translation has, I make it very simple, word for word translation using Noble Quran as a base, and so that there is no difficulty to understand. To explain, you have to have a knowledge. That is different. But to know the word for word literal meaning of the translation should be an easy one for them. It is a guidance for mankind. How it will be guidance if we do not even understand what the sentences are saying, Quranic verses are saying. So I have the easy translation in English, Spanish, and French. I supply all over the country to the jails also. There are thousands of Muslims in every state. I supply them free, and that's how it benefits. I have other books also.
So you got the Quran translated in Spanish,
and
French, and English.
In English.
Subhanallah.
And Pentagon uses this Quran. One of the reasons they found is very useful. They actually reviewed. They found is very easy, and they're using it non-controversial. There is no explanation. Very word for word English. Anywhere there is some explanation needed, just very short.
And I like the point that you concentrate on areas of commonalities with other faiths. And that's important because that is very Islamic. And that's what Allah tells us, to speak to other people and invite other people on areas of commonalities that they would better understand in those areas. And that's, I mean, that's very brilliant and very scientific and very Islamic and most of all, very realistic. Well, Dr. Hai, it has been very, very, it has been very, I consider this a very interesting topic, very interesting discussion, and I'm sure viewers worldwide will surely benefit
from what we have to say and what you have to say after the commercial break. We've got to go on a short break now. We've been talking for approximately 20 minutes already.
Okay.
So when we get back, we're going to get more on some of your details and what you plan to do and some of your items and the productions that you are into with your God-gifted knowledge and experience, inshallah. So once more, we have been speaking to Dr. Hai, mechanical engineer, and a man with 28 years of experience, aerospace, NASA, etc., who has devoted his time now into Quran and science and Quran and the scientific technological world that Allah has taught us about from the Quranic perspective.
We're praying for that, right? Well, you see brothers and brothers fighting for money and property. Sisters, brothers, fathers, children. Look at our Prophet ﷺ. 1400 years ago, he said, I don't fear that you guys will do shirk, assign partners to Allah. But my fear is you will envy your brother and your sister for worldly things. When they have these worldly accomplishments, you will envy it.
Assalamu alaikum. Allah gives hikmat, wisdom, to whomsoever He wills. And whomsoever is given wisdom is certainly given a lot of good. Only the people of understanding will benefit from the reminder. Tune in to Al-Hikmah TV for khutbahs, lectures, and Islamic reminders. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Allah is the creator of different faces. Allah is the creator. Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah. Allahu, 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 Allah.
All praises are due to Allahu, Allah. All praises are due to Allahu, Allah. Allahu, 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 Allah. Allahu.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you would like to dedicate copies of one of these publications as Sadaqah Jariyah, continuous blessings for your parents or dear ones who have passed away, or fi sabilillah, in the path of Allah, please give us a call so we can place your names on these dedicated publications. You can call us at 954-986-0158, or you can also visit us at www.alhikmat.com.
Allah is the creator of different faces. Allah is the creator of all races. Allah.
Wafiq Transport Limited. Contact 715-6463 or 673-0152. Located at 86 Orenfield Road, Karapi, Chima. Services include vacuum, septic services, sock pile, sand gravel, etc., trailers, heavy equipment for sale such as flatbeds, drop decks, container trailers, and lots more.
Southern Hatcheries Limited. Suppliers of both live and processed broiler chickens. Parts available in both tray packs and case bags to suit your needs. Leg and thighs, wings, liver and gizzard. Also suppliers of both live and processed ducks. All meats strictly halal. Visit us at 440 Komodo Road, Barrackport, or call us at 654-3938 or 361-08.
Ya Nabi, Salam Alayka, Ya Habib.
Bounty Kings, Bounty Castles presents brand new luxury castles for all events. You can contact us at telephone number 749-4342, or you can also email us at bountykings1@gmail.com. A-Class Glamour presents to you wholesaling and retailing of premium lines of cosmetics for all skin types, designer jewelry, and many accessories. Brands include ColourPop, Maybelline, Revlon Professional, Urban Decay, Sephora, and many more. To get a hold of these products, you can call Sadiq Khan at 345-5824 or Amira Khan at 759-6089. You can also visit our Facebook page at A-Class Glamour to follow for newly released lines of products.
सदक़े में आका सारे जहां को दीन मिला बेदीनों ने कलमा पढ़ा ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह तेरे सदक़े में आका सारे जहां को दीन मिला बेदीनों ने कलमा पढ़ा ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह.
If you'd like to advertise or be a sponsor of this show, please contact Alhikmat office. Telephone number 1954-986-0158 or 1-868-325-8276. Or you can email us at alhikmat@alhikmat.com.
Welcome back to Global Issues on Alhikmat TV 24/7 online. As we mentioned before we went on the commercial break, it's a pleasure, it's a blessing and an honor to have with us in Alhikmat studio Dr. Abdul Hai, a scientist, an engineer, a man who have over 28 years of experience in aerospace, working with NASA, etc. So, Dr. Hai, before we went on the break, we were speaking about some of your presentations and where you have been and what got you involved into Quran and Dawah and the scientific perspective of Islam and the Quran, etc. So would you like at this time to make some presentation to our audience, our viewers worldwide, as to some of the things you have done and some of the projects and the products you have?
Okay. First of all, as I mentioned about the Quran, it's simple Quran. It has background information that is important about 25 prophets Allah mentioned in the Quran,
right,
about their activities. So there are some maps showing those details. It is educational. That's what NASA likes it. I mean, Pentagon. They have employees coming from overseas, from Iraq, Afghanistan. They want to say, they are saying, how can you understand Quran?
So they see the connection with the Bible and the prophets that were mentioned in the Bible and that are mentioned in the Quran.
Yes.
So it becomes very educational, subhanallah. That, I mean, that's a major, major commonality between Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And that's what you call hitting home directly, so they can better understand.
Because they don't learn these things anywhere, whether in church or synagogue or anywhere.
Yes.
This is the first time actually they see the connection. This is one of the reasons I thought maybe it's educational for people. In the same way, I have other books like Price of Paradise, how Allah pays for every good deed you are doing. It's just to get an idea.
And what this book is on? This is on, okay, beautiful. So it's more about the virtues of paradise, life in this world and living a righteous life, and the sort of life you live leads you to paradise. Is that what we're talking about here?
Yes. And how Allah pays, some sort of estimate. So if you are really smart, you can pick those good deeds which pays more, like we do for our worldly activities. These are the, put some numbers, all in English, it has no Arabic. The goal is our youth, they can see those numbers and they can be motivated to do good deeds, especially ultimately dawah, which is the core of all the good deeds.
Practically, it's about this life and your amal and deeds and good actions in this world that would lead you into reaping the benefits in the hereafter and earning paradise.
Yes.
Subhanallah. The price of paradise, meaning what you have to pay in actions and what you do. Good, good, good. I see here major deeds and what is a good deed, etc. Subhanallah, subhanallah, mashallah, Allahu Akbar.
This is about a book of dua. You can find any dua. Most of the time people look for dua, they cannot find it. So I collected 50 dua books and made this book. So you name any situation, you can find the dua. All over the book, there the du'as are in English, Arabic pronunciation.
So you compiled this?
Yes.
All practical du'as for various occasions?
Yes.
And various needs. So if someone would like to get a copy of one of these books, etc., they just contact you, the Final Revelation. They go online and Google Final Revelation.
.net.
.net. That's the name of
the website.
This Dawah website.
Yes.
The Final Revelation. .net, and they would get all these Dawah materials, etc.
Yes.
Subhanallah.
And I have other books. This is about Dawah etiquette. What are the hikmats? What are the ways Dawah should be developed? People can learn more.
Which is important. There are a lot of people who really, a lot of people who want to do Dawah, but they don't understand the principles and the etiquettes of Dawah and how to go about Dawah.
Yes.
So instead of inviting people, they probably chase people away. You need to know the etiquettes.
Etiquettes, yeah.
The methodology, the procedures and how to do Dawah. And this book is all about that, subhanallah. This is interesting, and I'm sure our viewers worldwide will benefit from this, people who are interested in doing Dawah and inviting to the way of Allah. MashaAllah. Allahu Akbar.
These are the two books about comparative religion. One is called Where Do You Stand? And other one is called What Every Woman Should Know. This is the most popular book because 4 out of 5 converts in America are women. The media is constantly bombarding Islamic views and all kinds of information to degrade women. That's how they project in the media. Whereas 4 out of 5 converts who are becoming Muslim, they find the beauty of Islam and they are accepting in large numbers.
So what every woman should know, and this is basically Muslim women and of course non-Muslim women should know about Islam.
Yes.
Wow. And
the rights, they can compare
the rights of a woman in Islam.
In Islam versus other religion. And it is eye-opening for even Muslim sisters, Muslim women. We take it for granted. When you compare with other religion, then you can see how beautiful Islam is.
But of course, Muslim women need to read this because of the fact that by reading this, you will realize how very fortunate they are.
Yes.
How very blessed they are. And by not benefiting from the Quran and the Sunnah as a Muslim, they're losing out those opportunities.
Yes.
And those rights that they are blessed with. What every woman should know. Subhanallah.
And this is a book about how to live 120 years.
Allahu Akbar.
The reason is there are some references in Islam, in biological science, medicine. So I put together, I have 82 variables. Any person can check. Basically, it has information about your background, about your habits, good habits, bad habits, where you live, what is your activities, what is your education, what is your work. 82 variables.
So the how to live 120 years.
Yeah, so a person can, I have a program, computer program, you enter your data and it will show you projected life, how long you live. But the goal is, then you go back and see how can you improve yourself, where you are deficient, like you are not exercising or you are smoking. If you drop those things, you will have extra life. And keep on checking, like you go visit a doctor. So same way you can check yourself and continually improve. The goal is 120 years.
Of course. So basically, we know that our lifespan has already been written by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we're going to be 60 or 70 or 65. But what we are seeing here, we will enjoy that 60, 65, 75, live it with more happiness, more enjoyment, that you will feel the barakat and the blessings of a longer life.
Yes.
Technically, that's what it.
That is the
goal. I mean, it doesn't mean that you will live more years that have been written for you, but you will enjoy the years that Allah has already written for you, which will give you a longer, more blessings in those years. Isn't that what we're saying here?
Yes, yes.
Good, good, good. MashaAllah.
And I have many 30 PowerPoint presentations. Some are very popular DVDs like this one, Quran and Science. Everything from Quran.
Subhanallah.
And you can see how Allah is putting together all this scientific information in the Quran and how mankind benefit from it.
So this is a scientific aspect of the Quran on DVD.
Yes.
MashaAllah.
And the latest I have is this one. It's a simple CD where I put together the PowerPoint presentation I put in the churches, universities, anywhere. I have in this CD. Also, I collected about 28 testimonials of famous people. They are famous in this society, but they also became Muslim. What is their reason? Very short, 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, YouTubes. Also, I converted into what you call MP3 audio, so you can hear in the car about their testimonials. And that gives independent exposure about Islam. That these people are famous, they had everything, but also they became Muslim.
Yes, yes.
So that is educational for anyone. So I distribute to any person I meet anywhere, plane, train, wherever I go, I carry them. So it is a very low cost, handy tool to distribute information about Islam.
Subhanallah. So it's basically more about testimonials from people who were not Muslims and became Muslims, reverts, as we would say, and their confession and testimonials about being a Muslim and Quran and Islam and the life of the Prophet ﷺ, etc. Subhanallah. No, that's very motivational. That's a great blessing, subhanallah. That's really unique. I must say you have really put in a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of effort in these Islamic materials.
Thank you.
And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you very much for taking the time to be with us on Al-Hikmat TV, to come to Al-Hikmat studio. I know you have done a lot in this sort of dawah and the scientific aspect, and Allah has chosen you in that field and has now given you the blessings and the guidance and the ability to use your scientific knowledge to go more in details in spreading the message of the Quran. Subhanallah. So what else would you like to share with our viewers as we conclude?
Well, first of all, the books and CDs, DVDs available. Our presentations are available. I also train people how to give dawah, how to make a better presenter, effective communication, because sometimes we have knowledge, but communication is a gap.
Of course.
So like right now, I have a presentation, it's called effective communication. What it does, most of the presentation has to do with like 7% is the information, but 93% is the
presentation.
way you present.
Yes.
Your body language,
yes.
your look, all those things. That makes a difference.
Of course.
So those kind of training I do. Teamwork, I do train. Like I learned from NASA, how they build team. Like Boeing, when I used to work for Boeing, they used to believe that a dedicated employee is better than 747.
Subhanallah.
Is more valuable for the company. So they
Yes.
took time to train. So in our Islamic activities, whether it is masjid or in your Islamic school or in your organization, I train them how to be make a team player and do productive work and benefit more to the community.
Right, right. Allahu Akbar. So if someone would like to invite you to make a presentation at their center or their school or in their country, because we have people worldwide who look at this show on Al-Hikmat TV, you know, online, on YouTube, on national televisions, because people use these programs in different forms and different media. If someone would like to contact you, Dr. Hyde, to be a guest, to make a presentation on Quran and science and your experience and your development in the different areas of dawah, how and what is the best way for them to contact you?
They can contact my email address, abdulhai@hotmail.com. That's one way. I constantly, every hour, I check and respond.
Okay.
And also, I have my cell number, 832-877-7922. Also, my travel presentation is not required for any financial commitment.
Okay.
I do it voluntarily.
MashaAllah.
So anywhere around the world, any city, wherever I go, at my own expenses, because I am doing for dawah, for Allah. So that is always there.
Or they can go online and check out the finalrevelation.net.
.net, yes.
Or looking at this show on Al-Hikmat TV, they can give us a call at Al-Hikmat TV and we can connect them with you. So to our viewers out there, If you don't remember anything of the numbers or the website, it's easy for you to click on Al-Hikmat TV. Give us a call at Al-Hikmat office. You got our numbers. It's on the screen. Al-Hikmat, you Google Al-Hikmat, it comes up. And just ask to connect with Dr. Abdul Hai, and we would make arrangements and put you on to him, and he will respond to you, or you get in contact with him directly. So mashallah, if you have nothing else to say, we want to thank you very much, Dr. Hai, for being our guest in Al-Hikmat TV and being our guest on global issues on Al-Hikmat TV 24/7 online, being in Al-Hikmat studios here. I mean, there are so many words and so many ways that we can make an attempt to thank you, but we still kind of thank you for being with us. This is a blessing. We consider you a blessing, an honor, a privilege to have you with us in Al-Hikmat studio, and may Allah continue to bless you in your field, in your work of dawah, and may He give us an opportunity on Al-Hikmat TV, some blessings also for being a means of being able to transfer this message to the world, inshallah. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And thank you very much again, viewers worldwide, for viewing this show, Global Issues, on Al-Hikmat TV, especially today with our friend and brother and international renowned scientist, Dr. Abdul Hai. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Al-Hikmat has been serving the Muslim and non-Muslim communities for the past 30 years through the publishing and distribution of Islamic literature and radio, and also TV programs, plus interfaith activities. Due to the demand and many requests of non-Muslims and new Muslims for Islamic literature, we request you to donate generously $1 fi sabilillah in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala towards distribution of the Holy Quran, Al-Hikmat TV 24/7 online, Dawah publications, Surah and Zikr books, genealogy of the prophets, feeding and clothing the poor, orphans, and the needy, students seeking to study Islam, printing of Islamic publications, our monthly Muslim magazine, One God, Same Religion Dawah brochures, Quranic Arabic reader with Tajweed for students, and also to support our Dawah activities, you can also contact Al-Hikmat offices at 954-986-0158, at 954-986-0158, or you can also visit our website at www.alhikmat.com. That is www.alhikmat.com. You can also make checks payable to Al-Hikmat Services Incorporated, or you can donate with a credit card on PayPal at www.alhikmat.com.
Assalamu alaikum. Become an Alhikmat AAA member and get discounts from businesses worldwide. By becoming a member, you will receive a free copy of Alhikmat magazine and other publications, emails on current events, recent videos on Alhikmat TV, YouTube, lectures, interviews, and much more. You can contact Alhikmat Services at 954-986-0158 or email us at alhikmat@alhikmat.com.
Al-Hikmat TV presents a great way to spread the Sunnah. Have a Sunnah attitude. In the Holy Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in chapter 33, verse 21, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, لَقَدْ كَانَ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةً حَسَنًا, that ye indeed in the Messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a beautiful pattern of conduct. Join us for our 100,000 t-shirt drive. For more details or to place an order, contact Al-Hikmat Services at 1-800-804-0267, or you can visit us on our website at www.alhikmattv.com. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We're praying for that, right? Well, you see brothers and brothers fighting for money and property. Sisters, brothers, fathers, children. Look at our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. 1400 years ago, he said, I don't fear that you guys will do shirk, assign partners to Allah. But my fear is you will envy your brother and your sister for worldly things. When they have these worldly accomplishments, you will envy it.
Assalamu alaikum. Allah gives hikmat, wisdom, to whomsoever He wills. And whomsoever is given wisdom is certainly given a lot of good. Only the people of understanding will benefit from the reminder. Tune in to Al-Hikmat TV for khutbahs, lectures, and Islamic reminders. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Allah is the creator of different faces. Allah is the creator. Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah. Allahu, 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 Allah.
All praises are due to Allahu, Allah. All praises are due to Allahu, Allah. Allahu, 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 Allah. Allahu.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you would like to dedicate copies of one of these publications as Sadaqah Jariyah, continuous blessings for your parents or dear ones who have passed away, or fi sabilillah, in the path of Allah, please give us a call so we can place your names on these dedicated publications. You can call us at 954-986-0158, or you can also visit us at www.alhikmat.com.
Allah is the creator of different faces. Allah is the creator of all races. Allahu, 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 Allah.
Wafiq Transport Limited. Contact 715-6463 or 673-0152. Located at 86 Orenfield Road, Karapi, Chima. Services include vacuum, septic services, sock pile, sand gravel, etc., trailers, heavy equipment for sale such as flatbeds, drop decks, container trailers, and lots more.
Southern Hatcheries Limited. Suppliers of both live and processed broiler chickens. Parts available in both tray packs and case bags to suit your needs. Leg and thighs, wings, liver and gizzard. Also suppliers of both live and processed ducks. All meats strictly halal. Visit us at 440 Komodo Road, Barrack Fort. Or call us at 654-3938 or 361-08.
Ya Nabi, Salam Alayka, Ya Habib.
Bouncy Kings, Bouncy Castles presents brand new luxury castles for all events. You can contact us at telephone number 749-4342, or you can also email us at bouncykings1@gmail.com. A-Class Glamour presents to you wholesaling and retailing of premium lines of cosmetics for all skin types, designer jewelry, and many accessories. Brands include ColourPop, Maybelline, Revlon Professional, Urban Decay, Sephora, and many more. To get a hold of these products, you can call Sadiq Khan at 345-5824 or Amira Khan at 759-6089. You can also visit our Facebook page at A-Class Glamour to follow for newly released lines of products.
सदक़े में आका सारे जहां को दीन मिला बेदीनों ने कलमा पढ़ा ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह तेरे सदक़े में आका सारे जहां को दीन मिला बेदीनों ने कलमा पढ़ा ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह.
If you'd like to advertise or be a sponsor of this show, please contact Alhikmat office. Telephone number 1954-986-0158 or 1-868-325-8276. Or you can email us at alhikmat@alhikmat.com.
Truly he is the one, he has no father or son.